tell you.
Okay, come on.
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, and help me if you guys subscribe. Hey, this whole t-shirt going to you. This is going to you.
That's type of stuff that needs to be handled on your end. I can't promise anybody a t-shirt, but hit up T when you want to get your t-shirt. Subscribe.
All right then. So we're gonna get it. Papa bought that. We're gonna see if Papa give it away. So we start off this episode with Egypt with her ultrasound. Okay. So we got Pep, Sam, and Sam's son all in the room. I was like, oh, his son is on here. That boy's young. So they were like babies then.
He looked like 6, about these age.
And they've been together for about how long?
About that long.
Yeah. Like he had to be like a baby.
Yeah.
Wow. That tells a lot about you, Sam. It tells a lot.
And he's not the only one. So is he the oldest or the youngest?
Right. That's the other one. That's the other thing. Exactly. Well, he was the one I got to take this time, child.
Is it weird to have him at the ultrasound?
For that to be the first time that we're seeing him?
Yeah.
I don't recall them ever really showing the kids.
I mean, I guess y'all are throwing that in. I'm not gonna see Sam no different than what he is. So, bring his kid, don't bring his kid. It is what it is.
Exactly. So we find out too, this is not her first time being pregnant, but we always felt like she was trying to, though. You know what I'm saying?
We felt like she was pregnant before.
Yeah. Yeah. So she did let us know that she had a miscarriage. Pep said she's gonna be a grandma. I was like, the baby's not gonna say that. That's hard to say. You know that, right? Ain't no baby gonna be walking around talking about grandma. They're not doing that.
Is she a grandma?
She thinks she is. She a little clown mom. Cause she look like a clown. Yeah.
So Sam.
You got a little clown family.
You said that.
So the next thing, we got Lazy Bone talking to Tretch, okay? And he tells Tretch that
every time I see Lazy, like, just for a quick second, I have a little flashback of how, that would have been my thing back in the day.
Yeah. So he's having family issues. So he had to go get his baby, who is 4, from her mama, because her mama's in a little toxic relationship right now. I was like, 4? Boy, you 48, you damn near 50, you still have babies too? 4.
When he said 4, I was like, oh, okay, huh? But I mean,
I was like,
the way things are working these days.
Pull him up. How old is he?
He's 48.
Yeah, he's 48. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. And you ain't with her either, but she over there in a toxic relationship, so he had to go get his baby out of that, child.
Well, how toxic was it between him and her?
I don't know.
Because if he's 48, then he was 44. And I feel like at 44, your decision making should, be better. Allegedly. Just saying.
I got a feeling she's from a different persuasion.
I have a feeling she's under 30.
Oh, yeah. She a kid. So, Tretch.
Because on top of that, like, come and get my son, what?
Right. So, Tretch tells Lazy that, Egypt is pregnant. And he's irritated because he can't talk to her unless she's on speakerphone so this MF can hear. Lazy was like, I ain't never heard him talking derogatory about somebody. That MF must have did something. I said, no, not the MF did something. It's too late, Tretch. Like, what is she doing different now that she wasn't doing before? Now you irritated?
We didn't know before because he wasn't there before, because he wasn't present before, but now he got something to say. And I was just getting ready to say same thing with Lazy. Like, what is Lazy doing? Like, besides this, like, he's still cute and all and everything, but I'm just saying, like,
What was he doing?
You out
before
here
this?
at 48 and you're the more stable home. What does that look like?
I don't know, child. That was the house we had went to over in the hood, right? Or at least it looked like he was in the hood. Ain't that when we was outside?
Yeah.
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 And that what it looked like. I don't know. Y'all tell me that what it looked like. Didn't look like he was in the hood. And then they told
I
me, be
mean,
quiet.
he could be. I'm just saying, like, what is he doing? So
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like for somebody to hand their kid over to Lazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know that man. I'm just judging from the outside.
We are. We're judging. Okay. um. So they let us know, Lazy let us know that, you know, it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop and he want to do this little tribute. So we know we got a show coming. Okay. That's what we know. They always good for a show, which is not bad because this is growing up hip hop. So at least you're
Right.
going to get
We
some
got
kind
something
of,
to look forward to.
yeah. And that's not a bad look. We growing up hip hop. And if y'all do it right, y'all could do a really dope tribute the kids to hip hop if they do it right. But y'all, okay. Don't let Angela sing. Speaking of which. We at Angela house in Atlanta, right? Look, the yard is beautiful. Her friend is out there feeding the chipmunks and stuff. I was like, I want to see the outside. Like, it looks really cute from the balcony looking down.
You know when I thought Angela was really dope? Is when her and her sister had that shoe line, and you know, back in the day, I remember buying Kylie some of them shoes. I couldn't wait to get my baby some of them. I can't remember, you know, what they were.
Paisleys.
Is that what the name of it?
Mm-hmm.
Look, Angie, you ain't never been no rapper. I don't even know why this is the thing. Like at this point, I feel like because that you talking about Lazy, they are approaching 40, right? Aren't they like getting close to that?
Yeah. I'm just sick of Angela with the fake line. It's like, you really do got like a dope ass life. Can we really see that? Because am I really feeling all of a sudden you want to sing and you want to do a single, or is this strictly for the show? Because I feel like it's just something, because you're not going to really give us you. So you just giving us something. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sing. I'm going to do a song.
But that's what Vanessa does, I feel like. Like she doesn't offer her private life up, and to be honest, I don't care.
So
I don't care. Like as far as I know, like she's with a homeboy still. I don't know.
I don't
but
understand why
Vanessa does
one
like,
of
or at
them
least
on the
she
show.
used to like show you like what Vanessa's doing, getting involved in shows and auditioning for different things. Like you used to see that when she, you know what I'm saying?
but that was real.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. With Angie, we don't never see any of that. She running around with crop tops on, talk about now she's looking for a record deal.
For real. Yeah, this ain't for real. Like we really did see Vanessa on TV. We really do know that she was shooting for whatever show. Oh, girl, whatever happened to the show? What Cause see, I had quit watching it. Pretty Girl with the Dimples, the basketball player, and then she had killed the chick. Lauren London, because Vanessa was in that. Vanessa was the villain.
I never saw it.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah. But then, you know, after Lauren London left, it just wasn't the same.
But I mean, Vanessa could potentially still do something. No, she's still, you know.
She
apparently all of them had a crush on Vanessa at some point. So like I feel like she could still do that. Acting is one of those things that you're working and then you're not working. With BET Plus and all of the stuff, OWN and all of that stuff, I could see Vanessa getting into something and having a storyline, and I still wouldn't care about her man and her. She could keep that shit private if that's what you want to do.
Right.
But don't be making up shit like I want to make a single. That's stupid.
This is stupid. So Cree come over and the girl take her in the bathroom to hear her sing. I was like, not Vanessa. Angela voice irritate me. I know damn well her ass can't sing. And then she in there, I was like,
all I know is for somebody who hates being on this show, they keep on showing up, Cree. I thought you didn't want to be here.
Girl, and
I really liked her. I liked her in the beginning, but now I'm like, so now what are you here for?
Yeah, I don't.
Tell us how you get many paychecks and you don't need this one.
Oh my God, it's horrible. So Pep is visiting Egypt's and Sam house in the desert in no man's land where no one can hear you scream. That's where I felt like I was at. I had never even heard of it. I mean, I ain't from that little area, Arizona or Vegas or where they at, but
I thought a lot of things, but I did not think nobody can hear.
that's what I always think like that. Like you're not gonna have me in the middle of nowhere where can't nobody hear me scream.
I live in Florida. You're not about to get me to the desert. That's not gonna happen.
Come on. I mean, and it was deserting.
It was tumbleweeds rolling through.
Girl, I can't.
I mean, but that's Vegas. They live out there. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
but they
Then
was
y'all bought a house. Y'all did
out
something
there.
with this, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, but they was like in Paducah, Vegas. They wasn't in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
they don't need to be in Vegas because that's too much. You know what I'm saying? They could go there.
And they look like they found something that they can afford. Kind of.
Right. It all makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
So
say, as much as we talk about Pep, she probably has some influence on the decision making, how to,
I'm pretty sure. So the decor of this house looked like a teenager's room. You know what I'm saying? It was game chairs for the living room's furniture set up. The black and gold on the floor looked like somebody spilled gold all over the floor.
He was like, we epoxy the floor. I was like, you sure did.
I was like, it
The
looked like
whole
a teenager.
thing, all of it.
Yep. They destroyed that
I'm not
house.
mad at that though. They're kids though. Like
They
I'm not even
destroyed that
mad
house
at it.
because when they showed that before, I was like, oh, that's what it looked like. Did you see the before? I mean, I get it. And Pep gonna say, I'm so proud of them. They changed the cabinets. The cabinets was the worst looking thing on there. So that's what she had to say. They changed them cabinets, baby, because that house was really pretty before.
It was old people's house. They're kids. They want a game room and a proxy on the floor.
You know, it's a way to do that. Like you seen Tiana and them's house.
Are we talking about somebody that has good taste? Or are we talking about
Not.
Sam and Egypt's
Bro,
house?
it looked like Sam in Egypt's house.
Out
That's
there
what it
in the
looked
chum, they're gonna be high. He could do some dope OnlyFans stuff on the
Oh.
epoxy. You can wipe it up. You don't have to all the whipped cream and
Oh.
bacon and stuff, whatever they're doing
Oh.
over there.
That was disgusting. So they walked them around the garden. They ain't show us the weed, but we know the weed was all up in there. Like, come on, show it. We are in Vegas. Ain't that y'all can do that, right?
That's even more reason to Sam.
That's
I
his.
got an idea.
That's his idea. That's how he gonna make money.
Good. I
Do
like it.
Come on now. That's maybe he
You
just
can
ain't gonna
butt naked
tell
box
Trish that.
outside in the backyard. Nobody's gonna see it. Y'all can have a bunch of little beige babies that can run around with no shoes on because y'all look
Yeah.
like the types that don't let the people run
Absolutely.
free. If Sam and
Absolutely.
Egypt aren't going anywhere, I'm fine with it. If whatever.
See, but I don't get, cause see that would make sense, right? To do that, so that's how you're gonna make your money. But Sam doesn't seem like the type that makes sense. Sam mind instead of growing weed would be like Netherland. I could do it. We out in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how he think. You know?
He's very much. What's that show? Breaking Bad. He's very
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Pep tells Egypt, I got some exciting news. You getting ready to go on tour with me, right? And
Whoa.
he's like,
imagine if this would have happened like 5 years ago.
well, he's like, we or her. And she's like, we talk about her. And she like, why he can't come? Why he can't? So he like, it's all right, because I'm too cool. Because I'm too cool for that. Okay. So Pep explains, this is about Egypt's music, right? He gets a little mad and he leaves. And in the confessional, Pep is like, he supports her and he's happy for her. I was like, that's not what we just saw, Pep. But I mean, if you feel the need, girl. Look, this is what
Egypt can't focus on Egypt. So I give up. Bring Sam. Bring the nigga. I don't care.
this is what I figure. I said, because she said she pulled some strings to get her in there. And I figured Pepper's like, this girl is getting ready to have a baby, and I got to get some money in her pocket while she can work, because they ain't moving back over here.
Depend on Sam over
Yeah.
here.
So let me get some money in her pockets, because that's the only way. Because like you said, you can't depend on Sam. The meth lab gonna blow.
Well, and Egypt is talented and all those
Yeah.
things. All those things that they said she was,
She
she
is.
is.
She could be modeling and everything right now. It's just, yeah. So we got Tanisa.
You can't when you attach yourself to a hater. That's unfortunate. You either gonna have somebody that's gonna lift you up or be a hater. And he's a hater, so he's always gonna discourage it. Unless he's attached to it, because he wants to be in the front, the limelight.
He's gonna be attached. We're gonna see him one way or the other. He's gonna be attached. She's gonna bring him out for a feature. He will be on that tour. Okay. So we got Tanisa and JoJo. It's Joey's first birthday already. Okay. She don't know if her dad is coming. And we find out her dad is the industry dude too. He's in the movie.
We did not know this.
Isn't that weird?
It's funny because listen, it looks like Shanice was hip hop regardless.
Mhm,
She didn't need,
mhm.
you know.
For whatever reason, he ain't got no relationship with the son, her son, like he do with her daughter. And
That's so weird to me, considering JoJo is the father of both of them. This isn't like
right,
her
it's not
daughter.
like a different. And JoJo and him don't talk, but they never talk about what happened. We don't know what the background of that is. I would like to know more about that. I don't know, maybe because JoJo used to be an asshole towards her. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? JoJo wasn't.
I know. I take JoJo out of the scenario. I didn't appreciate how he was communicating with her just on a. Even Luke wasn't that fucked up, as you know, a father and a daughter. He was. Yeah, but I'm just saying it was.
It was a bit much. It was a bit much. But we'll come back to them. Right now, we got Devin, that's the boy name, and Lil Easy. They meet up with Sam at a dispensary, because that's the only time we're gonna see Easy. He in the dispensary. He stay there. I don't know why he don't get, once again, with Sam. Sam got all the land out there to grow the stuff. Can you grow anything in it? But yeah, because they growing stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it's legal.
No, I was thinking because they in the desert, but yeah, they're growing stuff.
Well, this is how I think things will happen. If that turns into a real thing, somehow I feel like Pep, Tretch, and Eric will have a conversation, and Sam is going to do what he always do: sit over there and do something. Play a bad video game or something. I don't know.
Yeah, crazy. So he tells them that Egypt is suspecting. And they like, well, congratulations, but what's going on with the little situation? He got 4 felonies, y'all. He's still facing jail time. Okay. So you heard that helicopter? It did. It was like, it like kind of shook the house. I don't know if they looked at somebody. We like boys in the hood over here.
So he got 4 felonies. You said Boys in the Hood, and I rewatched Boys in the Hood the other day. So tonight probably I'm gonna make Caitlin watch Boys in the Hood with me, because I know she hasn't seen it.
Yeah, never seen it. Yeah.
I was all emotional, like I ain't seen it.
Girl, I used to cut it off so Ricky wouldn't die.
Look, Ricky died, and I was
not today. Not today.
I was done.
We're gonna stop it right here.
I don't know how many times I'd have watched Ricky die, and I'm still sitting up here wiping tears away. And I just watched The Best Man. Woo.
Right. So they push his case back. And honestly, Sam, this is another reason why you can't go on tour. Can you even be gone? Like when
I mean, he has 4 felonies. That's a big deal. And
yeah,
so I don't know how much like you gonna do some time. Like, ain't Tory Lanez going to jail? He only had 3 felonies.
Girl, that's
but it was about shooting
professional in the jail like a fool, but okay. Yeah,
I'm just saying, he was over here shooting a gun. Nobody
Yeah.
got hurt.
yeah.
Same thing,
Yeah.
And you ain't Tory Lanez. So I feel like you don't,
They just pushed it back. Somebody's getting it pushed back.
and they in where? Where was he at? LA, Vegas?
Yeah,
Where was he
one of
at?
them.
Because if it was LA, that's exactly the same town.
Yeah, it felt like that's where they was at the
I think so.
hotel. Yeah, you can't go nowhere, boy.
So
You
see, it's all see while he in jail, she gonna be touring and out there, and they gonna have, the weed growing out there. He gonna come back and business is already gonna be handled.
So he let them know he got to go meet up with Tretch in a couple of days at a jewelry store, and they like, why you gonna be at the jewelry store? He like, I don't know. He ain't buy me nothing. Debbie gonna say maybe he gonna get you a push present. A push
Is
present.
this
for the
kid like?
girl.
Oh, I was
That's
gonna
for
say
the
the
girl.
R word, but is he special?
Yeah, he is.
What is he pushing? That's not a push present.
Stupid.
And easy with all them 8, 12 children you got over there, you apparently ain't purchased no push presents because you ain't know what it was either.
No, none of them know. He easy got 12. Sam got 2 himself, and y'all don't know what push per. Y'all clearly ain't gave nobody nothing. So we had Joey's birthday party. Mom looked like she'd had a hard life because they showed a picture of Mama. She looked just like Tanise. She was really cute. The picture they showed of Mom and Dad.
Talking about JoJo's mama.
That was JoJo's
mother. Yes, you know what? When she see, I was like, that's her mother.
That was her mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. She used to look just
and
like when they showed the old picture.
But Daddy is like.
But she looked just like Tanise when they showed the old picture. Then they
back
met.
In the day, right?
Yeah, I was like, what happened? She had a hard life.
But that's what I'm saying. Her daddy ain't lived as hard as the mama because he looked like he did back in the day for the most part.
He did. Yep. But they still married, but they separated for like 100 years. Yeah. She ain't gonna let that go. She ain't gonna let that.
That's unfortunate. Maybe if she did, then she wouldn't look so damn tired because he's a personality on him, child.
Yeah, because she loved that man when he came up in there. Okay. I was like, oh, all right.
I didn't like him like from the very get. Sorry, lady.
When he came in, he went straight to the daughter. He picked her up, twirled her around. They played patty cake and the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? He did a little boy like something. You know what I'm saying? That's how he treated the baby.
And it's his birthday.
Yeah.
He's the baby that he's never seen before.
Come on. And it was clear because when she said, are you going to go speak to Joey? When he went over there, the baby was looking like, who is this? And why is he holding me? He's never been around this baby.
You know how babies will let you pick them up and then their face start cracking up and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah. That's how he was looking. So Tanise wanted to talk to him. He ain't want to talk to her. He was like, I'm doing grandpa today. Save it for another day.
Well, what did you come for? Because you know this is a TV show.
Yeah.
We see you. Flossie. That's what you came to do? You over here with baby do Tanise have a 4-year-old sibling?
Girl. Probably. He looked like he got a 4-year-old out there.
Just saying.
So they going a little back and forth. So he walks out. She followed him out to the dock. And he tried to switch it up and was like, you talk about me, but your husband didn't speak. He being disrespectful. And she's like, your focus should be on the grandkids and me. Because, me and you got issues. Like, I want to talk about your issue with
pause, Grandpa. You came in his house.
You didn't. He didn't speak. He walked in and didn't speak. They arguing, and then she asked him about the comment that he said about Joey not being his grandson. And then he says, They were joking. That y'all don't understand the difference between me just joking. That's not funny. Since when not claiming my child is funny? That's not funny. That's not a joke.
Why is that a joke? Why? Well, who says that?
Child. Well, he got mad and he left.
Isn't it funny how when you gotta I don't know, accept the shit you did wrong, it's easier to just get mad and bounce.
Right.
You can have a conversation. Like, you were mean to her. Like, I didn't even like, girl, don't even ask him to come over no more.
Well, we're gonna see him again. So y'all, Angela was over at the studio with Jen, who was this celebrity vocalist trainer.
We all know Miss Jen.
Well, Miss Jen want to know why the hell are you in my studio?
Was that Miss Jen?
Yeah, she want to know why the hell you in my studio, Angela. Okay. She ended up talking about her musical background and everything. Boy, your daddy was a rapper, not a singer. Once again, why are you here? She pretty
Why
much.
Are you here now? Like, you used to be dating Bow Wow and Lil Romeo, and like it was so many opportunities for you. You used
to go
to
in the studio.
I was gonna say something rude, but you know, back in the day would have been better.
Yeah,
this is silly. You always grown.
Jen pretty much say this ain't for play, and don't be wasting my time. She took her to the piano. Angela was hollering like a dog. She couldn't match Nan note. Yeah. It was like a joke, you know. Jen was like, bottom line is you don't know what you're doing. So
she let her know. As nice as I'm gonna be.
I'll work with you, but this is it. This is it for me. This is the nicest I'm ever gonna be to you, child. Now you go home and think about if you really want to mess with me. Yeah. You wasting.
I don't know. I feel like as an educator, it's not fun to be trying to teach somebody that's playing though. That's not fun.
It's not. You wasting my time, and I got like real artists to deal with. Yeah. So Sam then met up with Tretch at a jewelry store. He asked him how do he plan on to take care of his daughter and the baby. Because him having a baby is a different concern that he has now compared to when it was just Egypt and him. He brings up how many kids Sam got, and I'm like, Sam had them kids before. You weren't worried about how he's gonna take care of Egypt and his two kids.
He been had kids,
right?
So you weren't judging him before. Now it's different because it's
your one is gonna be yours. Like, you wasn't caring about them kids before. He said, now before you used to, when something happened, you had to stay with Pep. I got a feeling that's not gonna happen. And Egypt and the baby could come to my house, but ain't no grown man staying with me. So
heard him word.
Mess that up. You're gonna have to figure that out.
And I feel like somebody been in Pep's ear where she's not. She's always gonna be, you know, Egypt. You got somewhere to go.
Yeah. So he tells her outside of Pep and his wife, Egypt needs somebody close to her age who's going through what she's going through, you know, parenting and everything at her age that she can confide in, like TT. Okay. And you need to let all that mess with TT go, because it don't matter if y'all get along or not. She family. You ain't gotta always get along with family, but she need to be around somebody outside of you, Sam.
But why doesn't Egypt have some regular friends? Like, aside from TT. Because TT is not her peer. TT is grown as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We never seen Egypt around anybody. Yeah, do she have any friends?
I haven't seen any. All of them are grown. Brianna, all of them.
She was always the little kid. Yeah. He want to know what is his plan to take care of him, and then Sam get to talk about music and fighting, and neither one of them is paying gigs.
Egypt doesn't have any friends. because she's always with Sam. That's not easy. You know what I mean? To make friends when the nigga is always there. Even Stretch is like, I can't even call. He on speakerphone. We can't even have a conversation.
Yeah.
Sam has friends.
Sam do be out and about. And you know, and I had a friend that was like that. You do separate yourself because every time you call, her dude was picking up the phone. He want to ask what y'all talk about. So after a while, you just be like, I ain't calling her.
I'm not dealing.
If I got to deal with him, you know. So I get it. He basically tell her, you know how much time you got left till the baby get here, so you better secure a plan before the baby get here. And he leaves out. And Sam is sitting there hurt because he mad, and he take off the microphone.
What is you hurt for? You about to start some time.
Child.
You sitting up here playing.
You playing.
And I couldn't get past them 3-4 little braids sitting on his forehead. I was like, what is happening? So distracting. Talking about you somebody's daddy.
So look, this is gonna be a good season. It's a lot of stuff they showed us, okay? So JoJo and Tanice's dad gonna get into it. I hope they give us the background of what's going on between them two.
Again, we got JoJo serving up real life shit because this is
real life, the only one. And then
that's a tough one. That's a hard one.
That is.
And based on how her father treated her when he came over, that just for the baby's birthday, I'm piped up. So I know JoJo is very much piped up.
Right. He did cool. He sat back and was looking, but he played it cool. He was, you know what I'm saying? But you know, he was burning up inside of her because he already said, I don't mess with the dude. And then you over there yelling, making a scene at my baby's birthday. Yeah. Child, Twistin and Sequoia, child, I guess they crushing. They flirting with each other.
Okay. Listen, he's not my type. And even if I was that young, he still wouldn't be my type, but he's entertaining as hell. So I can see how Twist can get the girls giggly.
And I see them too, as a couple. Yeah. Romeo was back. Yeah. I could do without. Cree still being petty. It looks like she didn't get into it with Bree and Sequoia at some point in time. That's what it looks like. I don't know. She could be wrong, but it just seems like she being petty. I can't. Like you.
I just don't understand. Like,
that shit.
If I have a job that I hate a whole bunch, but I don't need it because I got so many other streams of income. These are her words that she likes to say so much. Why do I keep going?
But
you never wanted to be here.
Come on.
You know, when you came over here to go to see Miss Jam with Angela Creed, that's fake.
That's fake. That's fake. And I'm not wasting my time. I think if you really thought Angela could sing and then you got in that bathroom with her and she was squeaking and you really took her to somebody important, shame on you. Because I'm not wasting my connects on that. We're not playing them games.
And Miss Jam probably called her in the car on the way. I was like, I shot that scene, girl, now.
Right.
Run me my check.
Eric wife locked him out the house. He didn't got caught. He didn't got caught. Girl, that kitchen looked like over there on Seymour where I was used to stay.
I really feel like Eric's been locked out of the house a lot of times.
It looked like grandma.
What's his wife's name? What's her name?
I can't think of her name. Child, I didn't even write down. But I was like,
and you know what? I'm going to just say this right now. Don't say nothing to me about her hair. I want to talk about her hairstyle. I want to talk about her clothes. I don't want to talk about it.
Child, and Sequoia Mama is stepping out on JoJo. She's just like, no. Child. And the last thing, JoJo asked and bought a house without Tanice. No, JoJo, I know you ain't do that. I know you ain't put no offer down on the house and I ain't looked at it yet. Come on.
I mean, maybe there's a lot of similarities between JoJo and her dad.
Maybe that's why he don't like him.
I mean, JoJo has this side that we've seen a little bit last
That's why
season.
I said, is it because JoJo was like an asshole, like when we first seen him?
Right.
You know? Child, well, it's gonna be a good season, y'all. Y'all let us know what you think. Watch these reviews because it's gonna be funny because we're gonna talk about it.
Well,
Then you gonna close us out? Come on, we got like 2 seconds.
oh no,
It's all-
run for your
All right,
life.
come on. Hurry up.
And these are yours.
Yeah, come on. Say it.
The clock is
Smash
ticking,
that
bro.
thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
See
Later.
you on the next
Let the
one.
thing go out.